My name is Qing, and I am from the Regional Studies East Asia program in the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences. And my study and research focus on political science and comparative politics. I was born and grew up in mainland China, Beijing, the city, and I've also lived in Hong Kong and Taiwan for extended periods of time. And I am a spiritual practitioner practicing meditation under the Buddhist Chan or Zen lineage. Aside from my academic work, my research in political science, I started a program that is a conflict resolution dialogue program focused on the Taiwan Strait conflict, and we bring together young leaders from mainland China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan to do a conflict resolution dialogue. And I've been involved in that organization called Strait Talk several years ago, and I have also been trained and practiced as a conflict resolution facilitator ever since. So it's really the element of the interface dialogue that is really attract me at very first. Like, come to this program, main reason is because of this, and then later it's also the most profound impact that it has on me that has left like the best impression of me on this program. Especially, I remember when we had a mentor through which we Skype. The Skype meeting from India, and he's the Sufism a master in that tradition, and it's actually my real first time encounter with Islam, and I was just so struck by how he's talking about the essence of practice in the Sufism in Islam and how the great parallel it has with my own tradition. For example, he talked about the heart-to-heart transformation and the middle path, the unconditional love for all. And it's just completely my own tradition that is framed and portrayed in a different way. And I was so amazed and astonished to hear that. And then later, after the class, another classmate who comes from a Catholic background also just cannot help but really surprisingly got that, wow, it's actually also what like Catholicism is talking about. So we just feel like it's really, I discovered the very fundamental commonalities that we all share across different religious and cultural boundaries. The commonalities that can unite us far override the differences that divide us. I think this program, it's just helped me bring my just very many different aspects of my own identities and aspirations together. My research in political science, my practice as a conflict resolution facilitator, and also my spiritual practice and witness. And I just feel like I've found a community who share the very same ideal as me. And I am not alone in my own path to realize that aspirations. And I feel very much empowered by that, by this amazing community of people that I found here in the program. It's such a unique program. I can't find any place like here, the program here in the division school, that could really fulfill my own spiritual desire, because maybe it's related to the secular era that we see in our, because I come from a research on political science background, we see the delineation and the separation between our academic training, our intellectual knowledge, to our spirituality. And I think that many times the discussions about spirituality or about religions are regarded as taboos in our intellectual discussion. It's like in another world. I think it's really a coherent platform that can enable us all to find what's deep inside our heart and to connect it to our intellectual thinking and translate it into actions.